Hello friends, welcome to Torle Education on the digital class platform. Myself HV Kevadia, and earlier we have seen three methods of solving equations. First one was the graphical method, second one was the substitution method, third one was the elimination method, and this one is the fourth method of solving the equation, and which is cross multiplication method. In this method we have to take coefficients of all. Let's see. So here are the two equations: a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Here a1, a2, b1, b2, c1 and c2 are coefficients and x and y are variables. So what should we do? So first of all, when we are taking this kind of x, y and 1, we should take care of this cross multiplication, which is also known as Cramer's method. So when we take x, we should not take coefficients of x. We should take coefficients of b, that is y, and constant term. b1, c2, sorry, b1, b2 here, and c1, c2 here. When we take y, then b1, b2 should not be taken, c1, c2 and a1, a2, c1, c2 and a1, a2. When we take c, that is constant term, that is 1, we will take a1, b2 and a2, b1, that is a1, a2 and b1, b2, these two. Okay, what the variable is, we will not take the coefficient of that variable. X is the variable here, we will not take this. Here y is the variable, we will not take this b1, b2, and here constant term, that is we will not take c1, c2. Okay, understood? So first remove this and take this b1, b2, c1, c2. Then remove this, take this c1, c2 and a1, a2. Third one, remove this and take only a1, a2, b1, b2. I hope you will understand very well. Now what to do? Okay, here are the solution. Now do cross multiplication. b1, c2, b1, c2, this arrow, and b2, c2. Here b1, c2 minus, always minus, b2, c1, x upon b1, c2 minus b2, c1. This is to be remembered y upon c1, a2, c1, a2 into c2, a1. Begin from the top, go down, then begin from the bottom, go up. Okay, and here 1 upon a1, b2, a2, b1, a1, b2, a2, b1. This is to be remembered, otherwise we cannot do cross multiplication method. Remember this formula. So here is the exercise number 3.5. Exercise number 3.5. Here are question number 1 and sub question 1. There are 4 sub questions in question number 1. So first one is x minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0, 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. First of all, we will see a1 upon a2, 1 upon 3, b1 upon b2, minus 3 upon minus 9, that is 1 upon 3, and c1 upon c2, minus 3 by minus 2, that is 3 by 2, because minus minus plus. So here what is this? a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. Therefore these lines are parallel and have no solutions. This is our condition. If this condition is satisfied, then there is no solution and the lines are parallel. So these are parallel lines. Now question number 2. Here is the question number 2. 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. Right? In the question 5 is given here, but it is positive, so I have taken here it is negative. 8 is similarly given here is positive, and here I have taken it a negative. Here a1 upon a2 equals to 2 upon 3, b1 upon b2 equals to 1 upon 2. So a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Therefore, the unique solution exists. So what we do? We use x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1, y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1, 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, this one is a1 a2, b1 b2, c1 c2. So b1 c2, b1 that is 1, c2 means minus 8, 1 into minus 8 minus 2 into minus 5, 2 into minus 5. Again c2 c1 a2, c1 minus 5, a2 3 minus 5 into 3, c2 minus 8, a1 into 2 minus 8 into 2. The middle sign is minus in all the terms. Again a1 b2, 2 into 2 and 3 into 1 minus 3 into 1. So minus 8 into 1, that is minus 8, and this is minus, this one is minus, so minus minus plus, so 2 5s are 10. Here minus 5 into 3 minus 15, minus minus plus, 8 2s are 16. Here 2 2s are 4 and 3 1s are 3. Right? So 10 minus 8, that is x upon 2, 16 minus 15, that is 1, and 4 minus 3, that is 1. So what we do, here x upon 2 equals to 1 upon 1 and y upon 1 equals to 1 upon 1. This constant term is to be taken with both the variables x and y every time. Okay, x upon 2 equals to 1 upon 2, y upon 1 equals to 1 upon 1. It's very easy method. So if we take 2 here, then it will be x equals to 2. If we take 1 here, then it will be y equals to 1. So our solution is 2 and 1. Third question of the question number 1. 3x minus 5y minus 20 equals to 0. 6x minus 10y minus 40 equals to 0. Here a1 upon a2, 3 upon 6, 1 upon 2, b1 upon b2, minus 5 upon minus 10 equals to 1 upon 2, c1 upon c2 equals to minus 20 upon minus 40 equals to 1 upon 2. So all are equal, so lines are consistent and they are coincident lines and they have infinitely many solutions. So we are not to be found out. Infinitely many solutions. Question number 4 in question 1. Fourth number is x minus 3y minus 7 equals to 0. This is 1. 3x minus 3y minus 15 equals to 0. Question number 2. Equation number 2. Here a1 upon a2 1 upon 3, b1 upon b2 1 upon 1. So a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Therefore, the unique solution exists. X upon b1 c2. Here is the formula. I have taken formulas in each question. Right? Y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So from here we will take b1 c2. b1 matlab minus 3, c2 matlab 50. Minus 3 into 50. b2 c1 minus 3 into minus 7. So here again c1 a2, c1 minus 7 3, minus 7 3, c2 a1 minus 15 and 1. Again here a1 b2 1 and minus 3, b1 a2 b1 minus 3 into minus 3, right? Friends, don't make mistakes in sign. If you have put wrong signs, you will get wrong answers. This is fact in these questions. Minus minus plus, 15 threes are 45. Here minus minus plus, but plus minus minus, so it will be negative. 3 sevens are 21. Minus plus minus, 3 sevens are minus 21. Minus minus plus, that is 15 ones are 50. 3 into minus 1, 1 into minus 3, that is minus 3. Minus minus plus, 3 threes are 9, right? So here we have x upon 45 minus 21, that is 24. Y upon minus 21 plus 15, that is minus 6, right? And 1 upon minus 3 plus 1 plus 9 equals to 6. 1 upon 6. So we'll take this equals to 1 upon 6 and this equals to 1 upon 6. So x upon 24 equals to 1 upon 6. Y upon minus 6 equals to 1 upon 6. X equals to 24 upon 6. Y equals to minus 6 upon 6. So what? Here 6 4s are 24, that is 4, and 6 1s are 6, that is minus 1. So x equals to 4 and y equals to minus 1. Our solution is 4 minus 1. Question number 2. Main question number 2. Again there are two questions. I am reading the question. For which values of a and b does the following pairs of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? Infinite number of solutions, we have condition that a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2. If this happens, then we have number of solutions. So first equation is 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals to 0, and a minus b into x, a plus b into y, minus 3a minus b plus 2 equals to 0. I have taken these three terms from right side to left side, and in this from 7 is taken from right side to left side, so it is minus, and sign of these terms have been changed due to side change. So here we have a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. So what? This is a1 and a minus b is a2. 3 is b1, a plus b is b2. Minus 7 is c1 and minus 3a minus b plus 2, this is c2. Okay. Now look at here. a1 matlab 2 upon a minus b, 2 upon a minus b, 3 upon a plus b equals to minus 7 upon minus 3a minus b plus 2. Understood? Now we will take this equals to this and this equals to this. 2 upon a minus b equals to minus 7 upon minus 3a minus b plus 2. 3 upon a plus b equals to minus 7 minus 3a minus b plus 2. Okay, this is our solution equation. So this will be cross multiplication here. 2 into minus 3a minus b plus 2, 2 into minus 3a minus b plus 2, minus 7 into a minus b, right? Minus 7 into a minus b. Again 3 into minus 3a minus b plus 2, and minus 7 into minus 7 into a plus b. Here I have multiplied with this the full bracket. 2 3s are minus 6, 2 1s are minus 2b, 2 2s are 4, minus 7a minus minus plus 7b. 3 3s are 9, minus plus minus 9a. 3 into minus b, that is minus 3b. 3 into 2, that is 6. And this one is minus 7 into a, minus 7a, minus 7 into b, minus 7b. Okay, so I have taken here 7a minus 6a. 7a will be plus positive, 7a will be positive, so 7a minus 6a matlab a. 7b will go there and become negative, so 7b minus 7b minus 2b, that is minus 9b, and here is 4 equals to 0. So this is our equation number 1, and here minus 7a will be here, so it will be positive, so minus 9a plus 7a, that is minus 2a, minus 3b plus 7b, that is plus 4b, because bigger number is positive, and plus 6 equals to 0. So equation number 3 and 4, right? Solve this equation by cross multiplication method. Here again, equation number 3 and 4 have a and b are variables. A and b are variables. So a upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1, b upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1, 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, so a upon, here we have to see the equations. This equation, coefficient of a is a1, this is b1, this is c1, this is a2, this is b2, this is c2. Remember, what is this? b1 c2, b1 matlab 9 minus 9, c2 6, minus 9 into 6, b2 c1, b2 c1, b2 means 4 and c1 means 4, 4 4 there. Then c1 a2, c1 means 4, a2 means minus 2, 4 into minus 2, minus c2 a1, c2 means 6, a1 means 1, 6 into 1, 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1, a1 b2, a1 means 1, b2 means 4, 1 into 4, a2 b1, a2 means minus 2 and b1 means minus 9, minus 2 into minus 9. This must be correct. If you make mistakes here, you will get a wrong answer. Here 9 6 are 54, but minus 9 is here, so minus 54, minus 4 4s are 60, 4 into minus 2, that is minus 8, minus 6 into 1, that is 6, 1 into 4, that is 4, and minus 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 3 times minus, 9 2s are 18, that is minus 18. Here minus 54 minus 16 both are negative, so we'll do addition, minus 17. Here also both are negative, 6 into 8, 6 plus 8 minus 14. Here 4 minus 18, that is minus 14, because one is positive, one is negative, so it will be subtraction. Therefore we will take 1 this and 1 with this. A upon minus 17 equals to 1 upon minus 14, and b upon minus 14 equals to 1 upon minus 14. So 70 will go there, so minus minus becomes plus, and b, here minus 14 will go there, minus minus becomes plus. 14 5s are 70, so a equals to 5, and 14 ones are 14, that is 1. So we have a equals to 5 and b equals to 1. This is our answer. Question number 2. For having no solution, the condition to be for which value of k, right? Will the following pairs of linear equations have no solution? If there is no solution, then a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2. Here are the two equations. 3x plus y equals to 1, but I have taken it here, so it is minus 1. Second equation is 2k minus 1 into x, k minus 1 into y, and this is the opposite side of equals to, but I have taken it to the left side, so signs have been changed. Here no a solution, that is a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2, right? So I have taken here a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2. a1 means 3, a2 means 2k minus 1, b1 means 1 and k minus 1. So this is cross multiplication, 3 into k minus 1 and 1 into 2k minus 1. 3 into k minus 1, that is 3k minus 3, and 1 into 2k minus 1, that is 2k minus 1. 2k, 3k and 2k will be left side, so it will be negative 3k minus 2k, and this 3 goes to the right side, and here it is positive 3 minus 1. So 2k minus 3k minus 2k is equals to k, and 3 minus 1 equals to 2. Now question number 3. Question number 3. What is given here? Look at the question. Solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution and cross multiplication methods. We have to use both the methods, substitution and cross multiplication, right? So there are two equations. Look at the equations in the textbook. 8x plus 5y equals to 9 and 3x plus 2y equals to 4. From equation we get y equals to 9 minus 8x upon 5. 9 minus 8x upon 5. This is equation number 1. We will take these into 2. This is equation number 2. So taking 1 into equation 1 into, here is y. So value of y is given 9 minus 8x upon 5 equals to 4. So 3x plus 2 into 9 minus 8x upon 5 equals to 4. Remember to take LCM. Here 5 is the LCM and 5 should be multiplied with each term. Look at here, look at the cursor. 5 into 3. 5 into 3, 15x. Here 5 will be multiplied with this term also, but 5 should be cut off. And 5 into 4, that is 20. And these 2 is to be multiplied with both the numerators, that is 9 2s are 18 and 2 8s are 16. I hope you would understood better. 18 will go there and 15x minus 16x, that is minus x, and 20 minus 18. So minus x equals to 2, therefore x equals to minus 2. This minus sign will go to the right side and it will be applied to 2. So it becomes minus 2. Now we will take this value in equation number 1. We will get this. Look at here, y equals to minus 9 into minus 9 minus 8 into minus 2 upon 5. 9 plus 16, that is 25. 25 upon 5, that is y equals to 5. So these are our solutions. X equals to minus 2 and y equals to 5. If we solve this equation by any method, we'll get the same answer. Same answer. Now it is cross multiplication method. First one was substitution method. This one is substitution method, one number substitution method, and the second one is cross multiplication method. Okay, this is cross multiplication. Here are two equations. So we have x upon b1c2 minus b2c1 equals to y upon c1a2 minus c2a1 equals to 1 upon a1b2 minus a2b1. Now b1c2, b1 means coefficient of y in equation number 1, c2 means coefficient of constant term in equation number 2, b1c2 minus b2c1. Okay, so 5 into minus 4, 5 into minus 4, 2 into minus 9. Here c1a2, c1 minus 9, a2 3, minus 9 into 3, minus 4 into 8, minus 4 c2 a1, that is minus 4 into 8, a1 b2, that is 8 into 2, and minus 3 into 5. Don't forget to put proper sign. I tell it again and again. 5 into minus 4 minus 20, minus 2 into minus 9 equals to plus 18, minus 9 into 3 minus 27, minus plus 4 8s are 32. Here 8 into 2, that is 16, 3 into 5, that is minus 15. Okay, now we have minus 20 plus 18, that is minus 2, minus 27 plus 32, that is 5, and 1 upon 16 minus 15, 1. So we will take this and this both. X upon minus 2 equals to 1 upon 1, y upon 5 equals to 1 upon 1. X equals to minus 2, because minus 2 goes to the right side in the numerator, and 5 also goes to the right side at numerator, so y equals to 5. We have both the answers same with both the methods. Whatever method is to be asked in your examination, you should use that method, otherwise you will not get marks. If you do sums by your own method, you will not get marks. Here, form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by an algebraic method. Friends, here are the questions, and questions have solutions. So all the sums have unique solutions, we have assumed. Otherwise we will have to take a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. If they satisfy the condition a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, then they have unique solution, right? If you are asked in examination, you will have to do a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Yes. So first one is, I am reading the question. You should have textbook with you when you watch the video. Pause the video and read the question first, and then get your answer from the video. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. Mess means lodging, that means where we get food in a hostel. When a student A takes food for 20 days and she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days, she has to pay rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. So first we have taken let the fixed charge be rupees X and the food charge per day be rupees Y. Student A takes food for 20 days and has to pay rupees 1000. So fixed charge should be applied and charge per day should be applied. So she has taken for 20 days. So 20 into y, x plus 20 into y equals to 1000. Here you should have to learn how to form equations. This is not hard, but first read the question and try to understand the question and assume what you want to find out. We want to find out fixed charge and charge per day. So we have assumed these two. Okay, so first equation is x plus 2y equals to 1000. Student B takes food for 26 days and has to pay rupees 1180. So fixed charge x and 26 into y equals to 1180. Now we are not told which method is to be used. So I have used this method. Here subtracting both the equations, this is elimination method. We get 6y equals to 180. Why? Because when we subtract x will be cut off, right? Because plus x minus x. Then 26 minus 20 equals to 6 and 1180 minus 1000 equals to 180. Do the subtraction. So y equals to 180 upon 6, that is y equals to 30. And secondly, x plus 20 into 30, right? Taking in this value in equation number 1, x plus 20 into 30, 1000. So x plus 600 equals to 1000. 600 will go to the right side and become minus, that is 1000 minus 600, x equals to 400. So the fixed charge is rupees 400 and the cost of food per day is rupees 30. This is our answer, and answer must be written if there are problem sums. Right. Second question I am reading. You also read the question. A fraction becomes 1 upon 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 upon 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. We have two conditions. So if there is fraction, then there must be numerator and denominator. So let the numerator be x and the denominator be y. So x upon y is our fraction. When we subtract 1 from the numerator, it becomes 1 upon 3. So numerator is x, x minus 1 upon y equals to 1 upon 3. Y will go to the numerator, to the other side, and 3 will go to the left side. So 3 into x minus 1, 3x minus 3, y into 1, that is y. This is equation number 1. When 8 is added to the denominator, that is y is denominator, it becomes 1 upon 4. X remains the same, y plus 8 equals to 1 upon 4. Y plus 8 goes there and 4 will go there, that is 4x equals to y plus 8 into 1, that is y plus 8. This is equation number 2. In equation number 1, we have value of y. So put this value of y in equation number 2. Y equals to 3x minus 3. We have taken y equals to 3x minus 3. 4x equals to 3x minus 3 plus 8. Right? This is our equation. 3x will go to left side, that is 4x minus 3x, and 8 minus 3 equals to 5. 4x minus 3x, that is x, and x equals to 5. We have taken x equals to 5 in equation number 1. 3 into 5 minus 3 equals to y. Right? 3 5s are 15 minus 3, 15 minus 3, that is y equals to 12. So what is our fraction? X upon y equals to 5 upon 12. 5 is the x and 12 is the y. So our fraction is 5 upon 12. Do the sums by yourself, otherwise you will not get the solution. This is fact. If you practice, you will get all the answers. Now question number 3 I am reading. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So correct and incorrect answers, right? If Yash has given correct answer and 3 marks is awarded for each correct answer, that is right answer, and 1 mark deducted from the right scores if the answer is wrong, then he will have got 40 marks. So what is that? We have to find out right answers be x and wrong answers be y. When we add both x and y, we will get total questions. So Yash has scored 40 marks when 3 marks for each right answer and 1 mark for each wrong answer was given, right? 1 mark was deducted, right? So 3x minus y, because 1 mark deducted, here not given but deducted, subtracted, equals to 40. 3x minus y equals to 40, right? Yash has scored 50 marks when 4 marks for each right answer and 2 marks for each wrong answers were deducted. 4 marks was given and 2 marks was deducted. So 4x correct answer, 2y incorrect answer. 4x minus 2y equals to 50. Here dividing by 2, we will get 2x minus y equals to 25. Here we have two equations. We are using elimination method. So subtracting 2 from 1, equation 2 from equation 1. If you subtract, what will happen? This y and this y will be cut off, right? Will be cut off. And 3x minus 2x, that is 1, and 40 minus 25, that is 15. So we have x equals to 15. This is our answer. This is elimination method. Putting this value into equation number 2, x equals to 15. So 2 into 15 minus y equals to 25. 15 to the 30. 30 will go there. Sorry, 25 will be here and y will be there. So y will positive and 25 will negative. So y equals to 30 minus 25. Therefore y equals to 5. Here y has gone to right side and 25 has gone to left side. Remember, y equals to 5. So how many number of questions were there? So total questions were x plus y equals to 15 plus 5, that is 20. Total questions were asked 20. Question number 4. Read the question in your textbook. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. Two places are there, A and B. One car starts from A and another car from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. We have to cover 100 km distance, remember. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? We want to find out speeds. So let the speed of the car starting from A be x km per hour and the speed starting from B be y km per hour. Here x is greater than y, We have taken x is greater than y because when they goes to the same direction, x reaches to b, car B, that is A reaches to car B in 5 hours. Therefore, x is greater than y. They cover total distance 100 km. When they travel in the same direction, the speed be x minus y because they started in the same direction. So speed will reduce. They take 5 hours. We know that time into speed equals to distance. So time is 5 hours. Speed is x minus y. So 5 into x minus y equals to 100. If 5 goes there, it will be in division. So x minus y equals to 20 because 5 20s are 100. This is equation number 1. Similarly, when they travel in opposite direction, the speed be x plus y kilometer per hour. They take 1 hour. So time into speed equals to distance. Again 1 into x plus y equals to 100. Therefore x plus y equals to 100. By elimination method, adding both the equation, y will be cut off. Y minus y plus will be cut off. X plus x, that is 2x, and 100 plus 20 equals to 120. So 2x equals to 120. Therefore x equals to 60. Right? Taking this value in equation number 1, 60 minus y equals to 20. Y will go to there to the right side and 20 to the left side. 60 minus 20, that is y equals to 40. Therefore, the speed of the car starting from A is 60, that is x is greater, and that of the car starting from B is 40 km per hour. 60 is greater than 40. Now this is the last question of the exercise, question number 5. Question number 5 in this exercise. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, the area increases by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Here we have to find out dimensions. Dimensions means length and breadth of the rectangle. Here, let the length of the rectangle be x meter and breadth of that rectangle be y meter. Okay. So what is the area? Area equals to length into breadth, that is x into y. We know this formula. Area equals to x into y. If length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units, what will happen? Area gets reduced by 9 square units. So length x minus 5 into breadth y plus 3. This is reduced, this is added, increased. So what will happen to the area? Area will reduce to 9 square units. So xy minus 9. Here we have to multiply both the brackets, x into y. Pay your full attention here. Pay your full attention. X into y, that is xy. X into 3, that is 3x. Minus 5 into y, that is minus 5. And minus 5 into 3, that is minus 15. You must know how to multiply the brackets. And here is xy minus 9. Here xy and here xy will be cut off. Both the xy will be cut off. So we will have 3x minus 15 and this minus 15 goes there. It will become plus. So 15 minus 9, that is 6. So we have first equation 3x minus 5y equals to 6. Second condition is if the length increases. Second condition is if the length is increased by 3 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. Both increased. Its area gets increased by 67 square units. So x plus 3, y plus 3 equals to xy plus 67. Because x into y, that is area. But if we increase the length, it will be x plus 3. If we increase the breadth, it will be x plus y plus 2. And our area also gets increased 67 units. So x into y, xy, x into 2, that is 2x, 3 into y, that is 3y, 3 into 2, that is 6. Again xy and xy cut off, 6 will go to their right side. So 2x plus 3y equals to 61, because 67 minus 6 equals to 61. This is our equation number 2. Here we have used cross multiplication method. We have these two equations and we are solving them by cross multiplication method. Look, here I have written both the equations for our convenience. We want to find out a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. So I have put here both the equations. This is a1, a2, b1, b2, c1 and c2. So our formula is x upon b1 c2, b1 minus 5, c2 minus 61, minus 5 into minus 61. Y upon c1 a2, c1 that is minus 61, a2 3, minus 61, c1 minus 6 into 2, and c2 a1, c2 that is minus 61, a1 that is 3, minus 61 into 3. 1 upon a1 b2, that is 3 into 3, and minus 2 into minus 5. Okay, here 61 5s are, here minus minus plus, this is also minus minus plus, both are plus. Here minus and here minus minus plus, here plus and here minus minus plus. So what is there in this? 305 plus 18 equals to y upon minus 12 plus 183 equals to 1 upon 9 plus 10. So my 305 plus 18, 323, 183 minus 12, 171, and 9 plus 10, that is 19. When we take x upon 323 equals to 1 upon 19 and y upon 171 equals to 1 upon 19, then 19 will go to the denominator and 3 to 3 will be up. Okay, here 171 will be up, that is in the numerator. 19 17s are, x equals to 17, and 19 9s are, that is y equals to 9. So the length is 17 units and the breadth is 9 units. Here we have completed our exercise number 3.5, and one more exercise is there which is very difficult and hard. But when you pay your attention towards our video and our PDF, you will get it easily. And friends, remember, when you are solving these questions, you should pause the video during the practicing and practice each sum by pausing video for a while. When you practice, you will get it. And the problem sums are IMP, which I have taken here. Problem sums, question number 4, in which 5 questions are there. They are important and you should do them very well. Friends, thank you for being with us, and thank you very much for watching this video, and again thank you for suggesting your friends